The stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Rocket City Trash Pandas and the Biloxi Shuckers. The Shuckers look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Drew Rasmussen, a Washington-born right-hander, gets the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Striding into the box, Peter Cordero. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The left fielder, Peter Cordero.
Here comes the first pitch. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Peter Cordero goes down for the first out of the game. And he gets ahead 0-1. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Rasmussen, just 24 years of age. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and a 2-seam fastball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
The windup and the 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Working on striking out the side in the first. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. J.C. Ramirez, the Nicaraguan-born pitcher, gets the call to start in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one. How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher? Left-handers are hitting over 300 against this guy. He's going to have to change something or he won't be pitching very long in this league.
So digging in now, Cody Thomas. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Lund is right there, 1 down. Into the box now, Devin Hairston. He takes his first trip to the plate here, fresh off a 4-hit ball game a night ago. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Sanger is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out. So striding in, Jake Gatewood, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now here's the pitch. Down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that one is gone! A solo shot here to left. 45 home runs now on the campaign. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Batting fourth, the second baseman.
At the plate now, Mark Mathias. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. Boy, the last few weeks have not been kind to them, to say the least, as they're working on trying to end a double-digit losing streak. Cordero is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder, Brendan Lund.
The center fielder, Brendan Lund.
First offering on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. And there's out number 2. So coming to the plate, Roberto Baldacchino, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Bolt is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second, and the home team leads it 1-0. So stepping in, Ryan Bolt. He's having a banner year driving in runs. Exactly 130 RBIs for him coming into play in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Well struck down the right field line, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. Ramirez comes at hitters with a good hard fastball, one that's certainly fun to watch. Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and he keeps it up. 53 now on the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Well, he's definitely off to a shaky start tonight, giving up 2 home runs in 2 innings. The good news is they were both solo shots. The bad news is the rest of the lineup is salivating in the dugout, waiting for their chance to face him.
So now to the plate, Carlos Leal. Liner in there for a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Stepping in now, Mario Feliciano, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. To second for one, on to first, and they turn the double play.
Batting it, the third baseman.
Ready now, Andrew Bechtold, and he's been a big factor in the series, having driven in 6 runs on 6 hits. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Hit in the air out to center field. Lund will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 1 run on 2 hits, with the big blow being the home run. No errors and no one left on base. We'll go now to the top of the third. The home team leads this thing 2-0. Digging in, Mario Sanger. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Batting it, the third baseman.
First offering on its way. Sanger aboard here at first with nobody out. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Alex Ames. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, Peter Cordero. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and a strike to count. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Alexander Alvarez. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit hard to short. He's right there. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Cody Thomas. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Line drive to left. Cordero is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Standing in, Jake Gatewood, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, as they move on top 4-0.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Now back, second baseman.
Into the box, Mark Mathias. High in the air out to center field. Lund is under this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now a 4-0 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Deshaun Knowles.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Stepping into the box, Brendan Sanger. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Brendan Lund is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Ryan Bolt.
Yeah, Matt, that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing. Sometimes it's all about the stuff you have on a particular day. You take a look inside the numbers. 100.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
At the plate, Mario Feliciano. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now the relay home, and not in time as the run scores.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike 1. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
In now, Alexander Alvarez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. From the stretch. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Center Fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Eric Stamets. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Popped him up. Alvarez has room in foul territory, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Roberto Baldacchino. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Now at the plate, Mario Sanger. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Taken but called a strike. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Cody Thomas. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready once again, Devin Hairston. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. Driven nicely into the gap. He's around first, heading for 2. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. The relay, and he is in there.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Eric Julio, the 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Number 50, Eric Julio.
Standing in now, Jake Gatewood. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And a 6th run will come across on the sac fly. It's now 6-zip. Digging in once again, Mark Mathias. No hits to this point. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Smoke toward third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete, and the home team leads it 6-0. Miguel Sanchez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Kevin Maitan. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one. That's strike two on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a breaking ball is bounced out towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Alex Ames. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the sixth inning. Now at the plate, Peter Cordero. Fastball in there for a called strike.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Sanchez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Bottom of the sixth inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Ryan Bolt. Here it comes. Hit down the line at first. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting. Catcher.
Coming to the plate now, Carlos Leal. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's 7-0. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
At the plate, Andrew Bechtold. 0 for 2 for him to this point. I'm set with the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive, I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Long throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
The bat, the first baseman, Alexander Alvarez.
Into the box now, Alexander Alvarez. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Now a long throw to third. Throw won't get him. That's a big at-bat from the bottom of the order.
Yeah, Matty, right there. Worked himself into a nice situation. Got on base right there. Now first and third, rolls the lineup over. Top of the order is licking its chops.
He's got it. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. Scooped up. There's 1. But the return throw will be too late, and the run is in to score. On to first, but not in time. He beats it out to keep the inning alive, and the run is in to score. Luis Pena gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Fouled off. Bouncer to the left side. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Deshaun Knowles. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Chopped in front of home plate. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The right fielder, number 4. Brendan.
At the plate, Brendan Sanger. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
0-1.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Popped him up. Bechtold has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting. The center.
Ready for another shot now. Brendan Lund. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here's another 0-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Pulled toward right center field. Feliciano is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3.
For the traditional.
Jake Gatewood will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Sharp ground ball to third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitterish at the dish right now. That's his 3rd knock of the game.
Now batting, Mark Mathias. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very...
And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
To the plate now, Ryan Bolt. Hit hard to the right. Foul. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Leal. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. The relay throw, and now they'll at least get an out at third here as he's tagged out, but 2 runs are already in to score.
The center fielder, Mario Feliciano.
Stepping in now, Mario Feliciano. Line toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
And that's his second triple of the season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
Jose Rodriguez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Jose Rodriguez.
At the plate now, Andrew Bechtold as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Grounder down the line at third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. as he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Lund is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Alec Bettinger has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Striding in, Eric Stamets. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2. He pops it up. And there goes the combined no-hitter. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty B, this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The next 1-2 pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Kevin Maitan. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Popped him up. Bechtold in foul ground, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The home team leads this thing 12-0. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and digging in is the outfielder Cody Thomas. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Standing in now, Devin Hairston. To second for 1. On to first, a double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Tailor-made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
He's set and the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And
we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Alex Ames starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Alvarez in foul ground, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Swing and a little blooper to center. Center fielder coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
In now, Peter Cordero, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Count even now at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. The ball and 2 strikes. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hit out toward second. Reined in. And there's one away. Into the box, Deshaun Knowles. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Pops this one up. Bechtold in foul ground. And this will land foul. Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
The right fielder, number 4.
First pitch of the at-bat. Brendan Sanger is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0 home. And here's a ball hit in the air.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Hit in the air down the left field line. Bull is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, I'm kind of running out of words to describe how incredible this winning streak has become. Every win just cements their legendary status, and it's not even over yet.
12-0, the rather convincing shutout final score. The Shuckers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Drew Rasmussen hangs win number 11 on his line as he tosses 5 no-hit innings. J.C. Ramirez permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the San Antonio Missions and the Tacoma Rainiers. The Missions find themselves on a 20-game winning streak entering the day. Their chase for the all-time record continues next. Wei-Yin Chen, the Taiwan native, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
In now, Corey Ray, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Corey Ray.
First delivery to him on the way. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Looking up is the center fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. And a one-time magic number, 61 home runs on the season now. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Man, this guy didn't even get a chance to get comfortable on the mound. Throws a pitch, and just like that, it's 1-0.
So now to the plate, Jace Peterson. And it's fouled away. Peterson, 28 years old. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
I know this guy hasn't turned out the way everyone expected, but he's still...
A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here. Two batters, 2 solo home runs. Home run number 54 thus far, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Just a couple of minutes ago, the home crowd was pumped for the beginning of this game. But when you hit back-to-back homers to start the game, they have a tendency to sit on their hands. Can't start a game any better than that, folks.
That is third. The first baseman.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ronnie Rodriguez. He takes his first trip to the plate here, fresh off a 4-hit ball game a night ago. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
That is it.
Now to the plate, C.J. Hinojosa. First pitch on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Line drive to center field, but this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Tim Lopes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Noelvi Marte stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Good changeup there as he takes command, 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Now another 0-2. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to Healy at first, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Second inning set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, Lucas Erceg.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center, and that is home run number 63 on the year, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series, and they're still giving him pitches to hit.
At the plate, Yoangel Segovia, and he'll put his 9-game hitting streak on the line in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left. 24 home runs for him on the season as they move on top 4-0. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
As he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. Base is empty here with nobody out. Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center, but he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Corey Ray, second at bat for him, and remember he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field, and it is gone, a home run. Solo shot to right center, his second home run of the game as they extend the lead to 5-0. Into the box, Jace Peterson. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they pile on. It's now 6-0. Now here comes the skipper out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Anthony Misevich is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Into the box now, Ryan Healy. Hard hit ball to short, fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now. So striding forward now, Ronnie Rodriguez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. So something you don't see very often. 4 runs on 4 hits, with all of them coming as solo home runs. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jake Shiner. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
For the current campaign, Shiner is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Alan Hansen.
Second baseman, Alan Hansen.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Daniel Vogelback is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. This is line to left. Segovia will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and standing in is the DH, CJ Hinojosa. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Misevich, a 25-year-old, he throws a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and a 2-seam fastball. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the 3rd.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
And that'll bring forth Luis Urias. Lifted into center field. Kelnick is there, and he has it for the first out. Stepping into the box, Lucas Erceg. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught. Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tackle. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center, his 2nd home run of the game, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them. Seems like everyone's getting in on the action. That's the 7th home run of the game. When it rains, it pours, I guess.
Stepping in now, David Freitas. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Gone. Back-to-back homers. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 4th home run for him on the season as they just continue to pour it on here. Zach Gross is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. At the plate, Corey Ray.
The center fielder.
Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Racing back the center fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Jace Peterson. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Wow, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Now batting. The first baseman.
In now, Ryan Healy. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. It's a solo home run for Ryan Healy. So his remarkable season continues as the blowout continues. Standing in now, Ronnie Rodriguez. This one also hit deep to left field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Now left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 31 for him on the season as they just continue to pour it on here.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Eric Swanson is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Hit on the ground toward the left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
The 3rd baseman, Lucas Erceg.
So now to the plate, Lucas Erceg as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Big inning for him, though, as they bat around and score 8 times to open up this lead even further. Digging in now, Jared Kelnick. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Settling in now, Corey Lee. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, Scherzer.
0-1 the count. 2 out, nobody on. Again, another foul ball. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Yoangel Segovia. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at-bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Kelnick has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And now pitch on the way. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Corey Ray. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Center fielder looking up at the track, the wall, and it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Well, the ball's been flying all over the place this game, but most of the fireworks have come from him. That's his 3rd long ball. What a game.
Jace Peterson will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game, so he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 4th in the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, there are good days, and then there are great days. When you hit 4 home runs in a game, I think you can say that's a great game. This has been incredible to watch.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Into the box now, Ryan Healy. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Gone. You got to be kidding me. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to left, his 2nd of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, this is amazing right here. 3 home runs in a row. I've actually been a part of a similar situation sandwiched in between Rafael Furcal and Gary Sheffield back in the early 2000s. What a moment. All the boys are going nuts. For 3 guys to do it, it's pretty special.
Into the box, Ronnie Rodriguez. A swing, and there it goes. Forget about it. This is going to be back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. Big number 67 on the year as this lead got even wider.
What an awesome moment for this team right here. That's the 4th home run in a row. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are chomping at the bit to get up at the plate.
Matt Festa gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Stepping in now, C.J. Hinojosa. There it goes! And are you kidding me? Pencil it into the history books. Another home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his 2nd home run of the game as the blowout continues.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Luis.
At the plate, Luis Urias. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball and the hit.
There it goes. And are you kidding me? Pencil it into the history books. Another home run. Solo shot to right center. Number 10 for him on the year as they just continue to pour it on here.
I know he's still in AAA, but this guy has some swagger and the tools to make some noise in the show for years to come. Mark my words, he's going to be hitting bombs like that in the majors before too long.
Now batting, the third
To
baseman.
the plate now, Lucas Erceg. Oh, and now this ball's in the air to deep right center. Looking up is the center fielder. Gone! That's back to back to back to back to back. 5 straight home runs. You got to be kidding. Solo shot to right center. His 2nd of the game as this lead got even wider.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Now batting, the left fielder, Yoanel.
At the plate now, Yoanel Segovia lifted into the air out towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. The final damage here, 10 come to the plate, 7 runs score. Next will be the designated hitter, Tim Lopes. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Popped up. Healy handles it, and there's 1 gone. Now in the box, Noelvi Marte. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
But unfortunately, right at the shortstop for the second out.
The right fielder.
Stepping in, Alex Feliz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's quickly 0-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. On to Healy at first, and the side is retired. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. Art Warren gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his 4th in the ballgame as the blowout continues.
You're going to get one fastball right down the middle, probably once or twice a game, and you cannot miss it, and he did not miss it. He roasted that pitch.
Jace Peterson will stand in yet again, and he's looking for history now. We take you back to his last home run. This was his 4th of the ball game, and it needn't be said that 5 in a game has never been done before. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Lee waits on it. 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Stepping up now, Ryan Healy. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
This one's down to third. And that's the second out.
Now batting.
Standing in, Ronnie Rodriguez. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hot shot on the ground is short. And that's in there for a base hit. His 3rd hit of the game.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it tripped.
Yeah, that you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap.
And now he has some trouble with it in left. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Standing in now, Luis Urias. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. He went deep earlier, and he's 2-for-4 to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Popped up. Marte is there. And that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on.
Leading up for the Rangers.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jake Shiner, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Alan Hansen the next to bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Throw gets him. 2 down. Dan Vogelbach is next. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Lucas Erceg will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Wow, that's 3 home runs in his first 3 at-bats. I'm no expert, but I might say they have to give him first base for the rest of the game, no matter what the situation is. He's destroying them so far.
Joey Gerber gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Gerber. Now back, left fielder.
Into the box now, Yoangel Segovia as he puts it on the ground to third. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now back.
Striding into the box, David Freitas. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First delivery to him on the way. Left side. And an offline throw, but he just does get back to the bag for the putout.
Now back.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Corey Ray. And he's shooting for some real history here as he looks for home run number 5.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Jared Kelnick. J.P. Fireisen enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Fouled away. The 0-2 delivery. Drilled down the line. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Corey Lee, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The 0-2 once more.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here comes another 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
He's going to find out quickly. Guys are even more selective up here in AAA.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Charcer Burks. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Seventh inning ready to roll, and set to go is the second baseman, Jace Peterson. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. In now, Ryan Healy. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Now batting.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at-bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second home run of the game, as this lead got even wider.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Now batting. Designated hitter.
At the plate, C.J. Hinojosa down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Now the 0-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Into the box, Luis Urias. Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field, and for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, as the blowout continues.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Cody Anderson comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
60. Cody Anderson.
To the plate now, Lucas Erceg.
The third baseman.
Line towards center field.
Erceg.
Kelnick is right there, one down.
The left fielder, number 10, Yoanel.
Into the box now, Yoanel Segovia. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitterish at the dish right now. That's his third knock of the game.
At the plate now, David Freitas. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. That's a big at-bat from the bottom of the order.
Yeah, Matty, right there. Worked himself into a nice situation. Got on base right there. Now first and third. Rolls the lineup over. Top of the order is licking its chops.
Standing in now, Corey Ray, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Oh, and this nightmare inning continues as they're going to tack on even more here.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
So now to the plate, Jace Peterson. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had three-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only one run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in one or maybe two.
In now, Ryan Healy. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the second run will score as well.
Man, talk about having a good game. And like most guys, this would be a good week. Fourth hit of the game, and two of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Into the box, C.J. Hinojosa, and he puts it on the ground to second. To second for one, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. But not before they hang a 9 spot on him here to really open up this ball game. Last half of the 7th here, and striding forward the designated hitter, Tim Lopes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. So coming to the plate, Noelvi Marte. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
1 out, nobody on. Count still at 1-2.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Sent on the ground out to second. And there's out number 2. So striding in, Alex Feliz. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Fouled off. And he lays off for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And there goes the combined no-hitter. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V. And this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint,
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Ready to begin the 8th, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Luis Urias. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Gone to lead off the inning.
Man, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to hit a bomb off these closers. These guys pitching the 8th and 9th inning nowadays, they're tough to center and get anything productive off of.
oh yeah, and certain home runs are just a little bit more
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 4th in the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
I'll tell you, the guy on the bump is wishing there was a mercy rule in professional baseball right about now. Hey, but there's no such luck. He's just got to own those back-to-back homers and the rest of it until he gets off the hook, which might be very soon.
Now back.
At the plate, Yoanhil Segovia. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
And the runner from second is in to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And finally, there's the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Jace Peterson. 3 runs already home, and a potential 4th standing at third base. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Stepping in now, Ryan Healy. Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. Ryan Healy puts 2 on the board with that homer. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Wow, what an inning this has turned out to be. That's the 3rd bomb they've hit this inning. Hopefully they're not going to run out of baseballs.
To the plate now, Ronnie Rodriguez. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out. And they'll run him down and tag him for the out.
Now that designated hitter, C.J. Hinojosa.
Standing in now, C.J. Hinojosa. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And it's gone as they add still another.
Well, balls are flying out of here faster than they can throw them across the plate, it seems. That's 4 home runs in this inning alone. It's times like this when pitchers wonder if maybe they've chosen the wrong profession. Their pitching coaches start wondering too.
And it's in time at first, and finally, at long last, the side is retired. Ready now, Alan Henson. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Strike one to start the at-bat. The pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Daniel Vogelbach goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. This one pretty well in the bag. We've played 8 full. San Antonio's out in front, 40-0. Into the box now, Lucas Erceg. As he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. Throw into second. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
I'm not sure what else the manager or pitching coach need to see, Matt. He obviously doesn't have his best stuff, and the longer he stays out there, the bigger the hole he digs.
Back up the middle. And there's one down now. Digging in, David Freitas. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Yeah, he jumped off.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. The relay. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2.
Second baseman,
So now to the plate, Jace Peterson. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Into the box now, Corey Lee starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats, you can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Rodriguez is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. One away.
the left fielder, Charcer.
Digging in, Charcer Burks. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Tim Lopes. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Around first, digging for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Slow little roller to third. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
Wow, that's a staggering 21 wins in a row. This is some pretty historic stuff we're watching. That ties the 1935 Cubs as one of the longest streaks in MLB history.
Tons of runs in this one. San Antonio scored in every single inning on the way to victory. Bubba Derby hangs win number 11 on his line as he tosses 5 no-hit innings. Wei-Yin Chen struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the San Diego Padres and the Milwaukee Brewers. Matt Carpenter looks to push his all-time hit streak record to even greater heights. Next. Freddie Peralta, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Looking forward to watching this one, Matty V. This guy's come a long way in a short period of time. Still relatively new to the league, but it'll be interesting to see how he attacks the lineup in this one.
So here's Will Myers. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for the Padres, the right fielder, number 4.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Myers.
This is on the ground over to first. And this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game? Next to the plate for the Padres, Eric Hosmer. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Peralta has compiled over 90 innings pitched, and over that time he's got a whip under 0.5. To translate, he's allowed less than half a runner per inning. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Tommy Pham stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream.
And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
1 and 2.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. And in steps Manny Machado. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's set the 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Real nice.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. Padres leave a pair. Now it's in now is Lorenzo Cain. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Home run number 65 for him here, and they've taken a one-run lead.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run or two early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Solo shot to right center. Number 74 for him on the season. And the Brewers move out in front now 2-0.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Batting third, the right fielder.
In is Christian Yelich. Right side and right into the shift. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in now for the Brewers, Omar Narvaez. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
Boy, and also right up among the leaders in home runs and RBIs. This guy's having an epic season. And he has an outside shot to win the Triple Crown.
And there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, Ryan.
Richard steps into his windup. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, good contact there as this is sent in the air out to deep left center field. And this will wind up being the 3rd long ball he surrendered tonight. A home run. Santa Maria. Ryan Braun with the solo home run. So his remarkable season continues. And the Brewers have now taken a 3-0 lead. We'll take one more look, and boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year.
Batting sixth, the third baseman, Matt.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit. And he will add yet another game to his incredible hitting streak as it now reaches even further into the stratosphere.
You know, D-Row, I don't know if this thing's ever going to end. This guy's been raking now for almost 2 months, and he's swinging the bat just as good now as when this streak started to start it off with his first base hit.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's coming out of it anytime soon. I wonder the pitcher that would create such a tough matchup for this guy.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
First pitch of the at-bat. Francisco Mejia swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Francisco Mejia is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Coming to the plate now, Trent Grisham. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. That evens it up 1-1. Pitch on the way. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Next for Milwaukee, Justin Smoke, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
What a powerhouse season in the top.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here off the bat of Justin Smoke. So his remarkable season continues as the Brewers have now taken a 4-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
At the plate, Freddie Peralta. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. He grounds it sharply to third. Dozier over to Hosmer, a double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good...
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning. But I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
And here's Christian Yelich now. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Brewers tack on, courtesy of this solo home run. We've played 2. It's now a 4-0 Milwaukee lead. Digging in now for San Diego, Garrett Richards. 9-1-2 due up. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Garrett Richards is retired to start the third. Will Myers stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Standing in, Eric Hosmer will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Hosmer tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point.
Man, this guy's in a
swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
Welcome back as Milwaukee prepares for their 3rd turn batting in this one. And fans of the Brewers have been treated to a lot of production from this lineup so far this year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Ryan Braun. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Hit hard on the ground at third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Here's Matt Carpenter as he rips it on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
The relay throw, and he's safe. Stepping into the box, Justin Smoke. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Richards comes set. Here it comes. Into right field. That's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department.
Now pitching for.
Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. At the plate, Tommy Pham. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
The third baseman, number 13.
Digging in, Manny Machado comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1. Pretty much an obligatory take that time.
Yeah, when the first 2 guys in the inning make first pitch outs, you really don't have much choice.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. he's been able.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Brewers manager to discuss his thoughts on Milwaukee's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home 4th. And as we put up our team leaderboard graphic, you can see there his total currently 3rd best on this Brewers ball club. There's a swing and a drive. Get up! Get up! Get out of here! Gone! A home run! So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his 2nd home run of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty D, one of the things you look for when you come to a Brewers game at Miller Park, you want to see Bernie Brewer go down the slide, and Bernie Brewer's fanny's got to be a little bit sore after this one.
Damn, one of my favorite places to hit at.
This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich, making it an even 250 for his career as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
At the plate now, Omar Narvaez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
Matty, I love the hitting streak. You can have the batting average. I just want guys who drive the baseball, give me serious OPS. I know he's leading the league in batting average right now, but that could be a little misleading at times with this nasty hit streak he's got going. Let's let the season progress a little bit more.
Ready once again, Ryan Braun. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Back on it is the left fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Solo shot here to left, his 2nd of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Matt Strom gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. In now, Matt Carpenter. Throw in. Here's Eric Sogard.
Second baseman, Eric.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is pulled into right. Myers is there to put it away and finally put an. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Francisco Mejia, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there for strike one. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Mejia, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Now at the plate, Trent Grisham. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And no chance on the throw, so a great effort, but that'll be scored a base hit. Josh Naylor will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. He'll come in here at 259. 7 homers and 17 RBIs. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Here's the 0-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is. Craig Stammen gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Now here's the pitch. Left center, base hit.
Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't beat him. Well, obviously he didn't circle this guy. That's his 3rd knock of the game, and he has been on fire lately.
Stepping in now, Freddie Peralta. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ben Gamble will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 16, Ben Gamble.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Flips it behind his back.
Now batting, center field.
Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Lorenzo Cain. Lifetime versus Craig Stammen. He's gone 2 for 8. He's set. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1. And he'll move up to 3rd now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to 3rd on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Grisham at the track and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Now batting, right fielder.
Into the box, Christian Yelich. Line hard toward right center. Grisham arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher.
Striding forward now, the Brewers' cleanup hitter, Omar Narvaez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Grisham retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So Ray Black takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Will Myers. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Will Myers is retired to kick off the inning. He's got it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in once again, Tommy Pham. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Pham connects and sends it to deep left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that Ryan Braun will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
There to take it is Myers, and that's the first out. Coming to the plate now, Eric Sogard. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. From the belt, the pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Popped him up. Mejia over to his left. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Next for Milwaukee.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Smoak. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. That's in, and he is just on a tear. That makes him 4 for 4. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Boy, talk about having a day, D-Bro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And this is taken out there by Braun for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Brian Dozier. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Here it comes, 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Ready for another shot now, Francisco Mejia. No hits to this point. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Two out, nobody on. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Throw on to Smoak at first, and the side is retired. At the plate, Lorenzo Cain. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First offering on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's into the bullpen. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. Brandon Crawford will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game.
Now batting.
Striding in, Christian Yelich, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And right into the shift. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And that's the second out. Now batting, Omar Narvaez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Hit to first. Hosmer has it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Stepping up to the plate, Trent Grisham. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Adrian Hauser has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch.
Well, that's off the plate.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 1 home run and 8 runs batted in. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Garcia, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. 3 up. Emilio Pagan comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Now at the plate, Ryan Braun. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. High and deep down the left field line. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Fielded cleanly by Hosmer, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So 2 gone now in the Brewers' half of the 8th, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
The first baseman, number 12.
So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And the runner's breaking for third. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Runner's on his way to third. Fouled off. Sogard stands at second with 2 gone. A swing by Smoke and a ball soaring toward right field. Myers going back, still going back. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. This has almost been a superhuman performance from this lineup. 10 home runs in the game. When's the last time you can remember a team knocking that many balls out of the park?
Yeah, Matty V, one of the things you look for when you come to a Brewers.
Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot down the line in left, his first home run of the season, as this lead got even wider.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Andres Munoz comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Standing in now, Lorenzo Cain pulls this one in the air out to left. Pham is going to have room out there as he puts. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Line drive to center field. Cain is there, one quick out to start inning number 9. In now, Tommy Pham. He flew out in his last at-bat. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Hauser with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fernando Tatis Jr. is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
He's in complete command of his 2-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
San Diego down to their final strike. And it's fouled away. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Popped him up. And he will make the catch here for the final out, and the Brewers will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We can say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
16-1 this evening. Milwaukee with a big total of 22 hits. Freddie Peralta records his 14th winning decision of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Garrett Richards couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours.